This episode is sponsored by Hook Relay. If you integrate your apps with third parties like Stripe, GitHub, Slack, or Trello, you'll want quality webhooks that's more than just sending a JSON payload to your customer's URL. Hook Relay is a service that makes sending and receiving webhooks reliable, secure, and transparent automatically. You can watch your traffic, inspect each request, and much more. It's like X-ray vision. Without Hook Relay, you have no idea of how many requests you're processing. Of course, if your app or your integration partners are being flaky, you'll love the peace of mind that comes with knowing that no matter what happens, Hook Relay will make sure that your webhooks are delivered. Go to hookrelay.dev to get started and get reliable webhooks for your app in minutes, not days. In this episode, we're going to have a look at another chat application, and really we want to dive more into the details around how can we secure this down so that others cannot be listening in on a stream to see messages that are going on in the private chat channel. And to create this kind of functionality is actually fairly simple with Hotwire, and we'll also be looking at adding in some stimulus controllers, so when we type in some text, it'll automatically scroll us to the bottom of this chat window. As you can see, it is scrolling down, and we want to conditionally do this only if it's a new message. And also, if someone has scrolled up and a new message is sent, we wouldn't want to send a user who is already reading a previous post all the way down to the bottom just because a new message was created. Now, I added the code back in to prevent the scrolling, so if I were to scroll up and read a previous post, when we get the new message, it did not automatically scroll us down, and instead, I can then scroll down to see the new message, and if I send another one because I am down at the bottom, then the message will come in and it'll automatically scroll down. And we'll also be looking at the memberships. If I join a private group chat, but another user doesn't have access to join this, so even if they had the proper URL or something to join the chat, it'll do the proper authentication so that the user cannot get into the chat room and they won't subscribe to the channel that's getting the message broadcasts. And did you know that you can go to railsstore.com to get your own Ruby on Rails t-shirt or your Drift and Ruby t-shirt? To watch this full episode and more videos, visit driftandruby.com and subscribe to the Pro membership.